All right, so we had a weird day. It was a day of deja vu. I kept running into the same groups and just similar situations. Not everything, but you'll see a lot of stuff where you run into people. So pay attention to the names. We'll see these guys a little bit later. These poor bastards had no idea what was happening to them. I just kind of walked in and nuked them with a little bit of mist and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And they went down real quick, and I almost felt bad. It's not a fun run back, especially that elevator ride. So, shame. These guys, they're running around. These guys were actually playing kind of hide and seek nonsense with me for a while. So when I got to catch up here and just blow this guy up and the other guy gets sent over by the gargoyle, it was very satisfying. You didn't get to see all the nonsense leading up to it, but that was a very satisfying moment. And here it's a couple more people. We're going to see them again later. Didn't do much to get a rivalry here. I felt I didn't feel bad for that guy like I did and I didn't at the same time. But yeah. So this guy, he's a little R1 happy. He's got the Bloodhound Fang. He's in the Bloodhound gang, and I thought because he was so spammy, I could catch him with the setup parry, but I think he ran out of stamina, and there the troll does me a little dirty. That's all right because he's going to help me out right here, even the playing field a bit, and we get to crush this guy dead center of the fingers. You don't get it much more better set up than that for the caressing fingers or whatever they're called, cherishing fingers. But yeah, I got to smash those guys. It was excellent. So next up here, I don't want to just narrate the fight the entire time, but on the same hand, you get a little fire versus water, you got the flames versus the bubbles, and I'm trying to get that combo whenever I can because I enjoy it so thoroughly. But, yeah, doesn't always quite work out. If you're interested at all, the background music today, we got Phantasy Star 2. It was a old school RPG. And for the time, this is like early Sega Genesis, like 1988, 1989, something like that. But amazing game. If you ever look into old school RPGs, highly recommend. Not only a great story, but good tunes, good fights, good everything. Anyways, that's a side note. This dude, he's got a buddy with him, and for some reason, his buddy disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. So I thought he was going to be sneaking up behind me or this or that, and I don't know where he ran off to. But end up breaking this guy's guard. I get the parry, the riposte, whatever. Do the carry and piercer finisher. And there's his buddy. I get to shish kebab two of them at once. This next one here, everybody's favorite ladder to climb. Speaking of a bad run back. So I spawn in, I'm climbing up the ladder, and I'm dreading that I'm going to get ambushed, but because the host was so far away, I thought maybe I wouldn't. But instead you get two blood slash nerds up at the top just doing everything they can to prevent me to come in and save the day. Or maybe ruin their day is a better way to put it. But, I'm an invader, so I'm the good guy. Anyways, nuke the first guy down, get the bubble combo on this guy, almost nuke him down. He's real low, all he knows how to do is slash away. So, yeah, that's going to happen. And I get a little backup from the mobs a little bit too late. And now it's time to find the host. I'm going to speed it up again here because he's off in Never Never Land somewhere. So I decided to teleport to catch up. I see he's run through here. I figure he's going to fog door me, but I don't know. He's not standing immediately here. He's not in the fog gate room here. Not the fog gate room, the grace room, whatever. And now he's waving like everything's cool. Like your buddies didn't just try to, cuck me at the top of the ladder. Got a pretty honest build, though. I mean, my dude's using square off with the straight sword. I get a lot of poise. I don't know if they were, judging by the way he's dressed, maybe they were trying to do some kind of, like, cosplay, hiding plain sight kind of nonsense, pretend to be NPCs. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there, because his buddies are dead. He's all alone, and he ran to the boss like a little coward. So, anyways, next up here, this isn't really a great fight by any means. I didn't do anything spectacular, but what I wanted to highlight here is the fingernail spells, man. I've been using them a little bit. The tracking on them is just ridiculous. It's absolutely insane what these things do. So I charge this one up, I shoot it off at him, send this one off at that guy. The host is already dead, and that one, you saw, it went past him, did a 180, or maybe like 2 130s or something to make up the difference. I don't know, but it went right past him, turned around, shot him in the back, and ended up just one shot in both of them. It was just completely ridiculous. So that very first invasion, here are these guys back again. Not very happy with me. They made a little bit of progress, and all these fights are all from the same night. So just you'll see the other ones. Kind of, I get another tree bridge fight. This guy, I don't know how he didn't hit me. I'm sure he was not pleased, but things go on. I try to catch this guy through the wall, think he's gonna escape, finish him with the pebble, and sorry to those guys. I must have been ruining their night. But next up here, instead of having some people running away from me up the tree, these guys are just they're just chilling at the top of the tree. Maybe on their way to the boss, saw that there was an invader, figured they'd have a little bit of fun, and I figure I'll introduce some pots to them, and they're very effective. Take the one guy out, knock some people around. And, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I keep throwing them and having fun with it. Again, right there, get the quick turn on the fingernail. This guy's almost done for. Can't quite get the range to finish him with the R2 on that, so I pull out the pebble. This guy, luckily enough, he's those great swords on a tree. They don't have any kind of downward values to their swing, so it just goes right over your head a lot of times. It's a useful trick depending on how you're using it. I thought this guy might be smart enough to turn around and go to the boss fight, but he wasn't. I mean, I fell off. You got to take advantage of that. But instead, he's just panicking because his buddies are gone. And it's not like they were way over leveled or anything. They were just a couple guys hanging out, fighting, doing whatever. He's a little laggy now, so gonna finish him off the old-fashioned way. Although it's not that old-fashioned. This is a little bit of cannon into gravity. And look at this poor guy. He does absolutely no damage. I mean, I don't know if it's so much the poor guy or just that sweep. If you don't get the double hit off of it, it's not even worth the FP that it costs. You're better off just doing an R1. But anyways, these guys go down. It's another happy tree kill with some explosions and people falling off. And I think this one might wrap it up. This is a bit of a longer fight. So the guys that we caught in, just before the, I can't think of the name of the fight, but not Carrion Mana. Or is it Carrion Mana? Yeah, but whatever. Yeah, the guys that was in Carrion Mana, they were fighting the giant. So this fight gets a little bit intense because I got nothing around me to give me much support, unless you think, these poison fungus plants that are hurting me are going to help, which, surprise, surprise, they do not. And this guy, of course, is using the Dragon's Icy Halberd thing, and great little anime move there. He's doing his little spin, and the fingernail goes right over him, so the tracking isn't perfect, but, yeah, it's a dangerous weapon, as everyone knows, especially low level. So I'm level 50, in case you didn't realize from the title. 51, actually, because I had 35 int, and you need 36 to do Gravity Missile and a couple other spells I mess with every now and again. Fortunately, I didn't get the full combo from the halberd there, because his buddy's, shooting the little darts at me. And that was enough to break me out of the hit stun, thankfully. So the fight got to continue. But if he got the full, twirly bird on me, I would have been done for. Thankfully, he's a little overconfident. I got to take him out before he could heal. I heal up myself. And now it's just it's time to chip away at the host until he goes down. And to his credit, he puts up a fight. So enjoy the fight, enjoy a little bit of music. And I got actually a couple other fights that are I got longer fights. I got this one like 15-minute long invasion in the Poison Lake, the Rot Lake, whatever. And the good parry on this, not parry, good guard break into the riposte. But poor dude doesn't do much damage, surprisingly. But yeah, anyways, the Rot Lake, it's like a 15-minute long invasion, and there's some spots I'll have to speed up. But you know how it is if you invade there. Because the hosts don't want to make any progress because they don't want to get rotted, and then you don't want to go charging through the rot. But yeah. Anyways, there's that, and I got like another 7-minute long invasion where it's a bunch of people on the way to fight the Renala 2.0 with the cool sword. Anyways, I think I'm gonna put those up. I don't usually do long stuff like that, but maybe you guys will like it.